And for the first time this year, I get to bring this bad boy out. The nasty-ass broom is back because the Toronto Blue Jays took care of business as they sweep away the Chicago White Sox 3-1 today at Guaranteed Rate Field. Let's see how this goes. I think we're okay. I don't think anything broke, so we're good if the Jays find a way to sweep another team. Before you go any further, if you haven't followed the TikTok page, the link is down below, and I uploaded the video a little bit earlier talking about this game and Alek Manoah leaving the game. So if you want to check that stuff out, guys, a lot easier to upload on there, and I can do smaller things as well, like when the City Connect stuff gets released tomorrow. I'll have a little video out about what I think about them. So if you want to check out the TikTok page down below, go do so. And if you haven't followed the YouTube page already, hit the subscribe button. That would mean an absolute ton to me. As I've mentioned before, 12,000 subscribers is what I'm going for. That's the dream goal by the end of this Blue Jays season. It's going to be tough. I don't know. But I'm just going to fire it out there and see what you guys can do. Now, let's break down this game because the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Chicago White Sox 3-1 tonight. But let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Alek Manoah, who started the game very well. An inning and two-thirds, one hit allowed, struck out 3, no other base runners. He was awesome. Throws a pitch in the second inning, feels a little something, leaves the game. We then get the news that it's elbow discomfort. And he's going to do an MRI tomorrow. I've said it so many times about how we are not allowed to have nice things in the city, and it continues. Manoah had an awful year last year. He looked like he figured something out this season, and TJ is the one thing that Jays fans are so shit scared about right now, and I am too. Elbow stuff, your first thought is Tommy John. I'm praying to God it's not, but we'll find out tomorrow. So he leaves the game after an inning and two-thirds, so you need to put this thing together, and the bullpen was great. We'll talk about them in a second here. But offensively, top of the third inning, Bo Bichette, it's an RBI single scoring. Davis Schneider, of course. And the Blue Jays get a 1-0 lead. Top of the fourth inning with 2 on and nobody out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa rips one down the third baseline. Stay hot! IKF, an 8-game hit streak. He gets the RBI single scoring George Springer. It is 2-0 Blue Jays. Then the top of the sixth inning, I think it was a sac fly, I believe it was, from IKF. George Springer comes in to score regardless. It is 3-0 Blue Jays through 6. And then the bottom of the ninth inning, Courtney Lee hits a solo shot because Romano is, he's got to allow one run, I guess. And you win 3-1. So some positive signs there. Pitching-wise, the bullpen was awesome. Offensively, look, your top two guys, Dalton Varsho and David Schneider, combined 0 for 9 with 3 strikeouts and a walk. Not great, but the rest of the guys contributed, and you made teams pay for mistakes. So, albeit you should have cashed more guys in. Like, again, we talked about left on base yesterday. The Blue Jays, it was like 25 or some stupid number. 17 in this one. It's quite a bit, right? But Vladdy went 1 for 4 with a walk in the game. Bo Bichette, another multi-hit game. He was 2 for 4 with an RBI, so good on Bo there. His batting average up to 251 now. He has figured it out and quick. Justin Turner may not have gotten a hit today, but did walk twice in the game. George Springer, 1 for 3 with a walk and scored 2 runs. I mean, George Springer, guys, I'm not saying he's turned everything around, but, 6-hole George Springer today, doing a job. Got on base twice, scored twice. Alejandro Kirk, a multi-hit game. He was 2 for 4. IKF 1 for 3 with a couple RBIs and a walk as well. So have another great day, IKF. And 7 hits for the Blue Jays. It's not great. They made Chris Flexen look pretty good. 5 innings, a 2-run ball. That can't happen. He walked 5 guys. You got to find a way to make him pay. The Jays really didn't. So you got a little lucky there, but your pitching staff was electric. Like I mentioned, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts. They walked 6 times. Pitching was great. We're not going to talk about Manoah because we briefly touched on that. The Silver Fox, Trevor Richards, had to come in for Alek Manoah, and boy was he good. 3 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and nothing more for Trevor Richards. How many pitches did he throw? 37 pitches through 3 1/3. He was outstanding. Tim Meza threw a clean inning of work. Allowed a walk, but nothing more. Zach Pop was great yet again. Clean inning, a lot of hit, but a strikeout, nothing more. Jimmy Garcia back to putting up zeros. Clean inning, no base runners, and a strikeout. And Jordan Romano allowed a home run to Courtney Lee, but that was it. Picks up save number 8 on the season, gets a strikeout. I think he's now third all-time in Blue Jays franchise history in saves behind, was it Dwayne Ward and Tom Henke? Something like that. I could be wrong with that. I know it's Tom Henke, but there could be one other one. But I think I was right. Regardless, they did their job. I'm not going to sit here and overreact because it ain't worth it. Okay? I know I'm going to see in the comments, oh, they beat the crappy White Sox. Oh, they beat the worst team in the league. Yeah. Okay? The schedule is made, and they have to play this team, and they did their job. They swept the White Sox, and they're now 3 games under 500 at 26-29. But you can't get your hopes up. Don't do it, Jays fans. Yes, they swept, and they pitched well, and offensively, they came through quite a bit. 5 runs in the first game, 7 runs yesterday. They only had 3 today, but pitching-wise, you allowed a total of 4 runs in the series. They were great. They were outstanding. But now you got to play a little bit more of a real baseball team starting on the weekend. Off day tomorrow for the Blue Jays, and they open up a 3-game set at home against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bailey Falter is the pitcher in Game 1 for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and he's been good. 58 innings pitched, 3.55 ERA, a whip of under 1. He's been good. Meanwhile, Jose Berrios gets the ball for the Blue Jays in Game 1 on Friday at 7:07. Game 2 is Mitch Keller versus Yusei Kikuchi. Again, Mitch Keller's been very good for them as well, so he's a great arm. And the finale, which they don't have right now on the score out. Let me see if I can pull it up on the MLB app for all of us as well, because I want to see Blue Jays, Pittsburgh Pirates finale. It says TBD, but it's Chris Bassett on the mound for the Blue Jays. So it's Berrios, Kikuchi, Bassett for the Jays for the weekend set against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Look, I'm not going to say sweep because it's never easy to sweep a team. I don't care who you're playing. Plus, the Pirates are a much better ball team than the freaking White Sox. But if you do sweep the Pirates, it does kind of make this 13-game stretch salvageable, and you'd be 500 coming out of it. Win 2 or 3, you're still a game under 5, or it would be 2 games under 500, right? You'd be 2 games under 500, and we're like, okay, and now you got to play the Orioles for 4, so it's like, how do you feel about that? Regardless, you got to do your job. Game 1, Friday night, Jose Berrios versus Bailey Falter at 7:07. Find a way to win that game. Find a way to win your 4th in a row, right? So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the dub today, hit the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you're not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you not like from today's game? For the Toronto Blue Jays, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and of course, TikTok is down below, so follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition, of course, Friday night. I might do a Leafs one tomorrow. Kind of a season review, off-season preview. So we get Jays Edition Friday night. Bailey Falter, Jose Berrios is the pitching matchup at Rogers Center, 7:07 first pitch there. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I had the win and the sweep. We'll talk to you guys then.